70 years of destruction, 70 years of films, and I have not experienced any burnout from this franchise. That's right. On his birthday today, we're going to be talking about the man, the myth, the legend, cinema's greatest monster, Godzilla. I'm excited for this. We got a fun one here today, my friends. This one will be very special. I'm going to be ranking my personal favorites, and the ones I own, of the S.H.MonsterArts line. Yeah, I know it's in a bit of a fuffle right now, a bit of a kerfuffle. Hits, misses, misfires, exclusives, the whole 9 yards, yes. I do have a soft spot for it, I will admit. And no, I'm not a shill. If I were a shill, I would have more, and I'd be much older and much grumpier. Okay, maybe not that much more grumpier. But, nevertheless, I'm excited to talk about this. I love this line. I like what it tries to do. And I still collect it. I do. I really try to. I try to stay on top of it, but, you know, other franchises get in the way. But we're not talking about Transformers today. I need a break. I need a small break from Transformers. So, today, for November 3rd, the legendary Godzilla Day, I will be ranking my personal Godzilla MonsterArts figures. Yes, this is exciting. I'm actually really excited about this. So, starting from the bottom, then we'll get there. My least favorite? Yeah, pretty much my least favorite. I like how he looks, but he does have some issues. The S.H.MonsterArts 2021 Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong. I like the paintwork. I really do. I like how he's got the blue everywhere. It's very shiny, very pretty. So what's the problem then? He's missing a thing in the tail. Unless the tail's not plugged in all the way, I'm pretty sure he's missing a piece of the tail. He's also really stiff in the neck. Like, I have to, like, really get in there and pose it, and that happens a lot. So, not exactly my favorite, but I do like him, and I did get him for quite the deal at Target when I found him there. So, that was nice. Wish he came with a beam effect, but luckily another figure on the list provided that for me. Now, next up. Next on the docket would be my S.H.MonsterArts 2002 Kiryu Goji. I do love this design. I really like it. It's the same year I was born, so that's funny. And yeah, I like it. I love the movie. I love Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. A very classic movie. Love it. My only really problem with this is that this guy can come apart a little too easily. And the arm thing is what bugs me the most, because I always pose the arms on my figures a lot. Transformers, Godzilla, Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, etc., etc. But yeah, I just wish his arm wouldn't come off as much. Maybe I don't want to hit it with super glue. I really don't. But nevertheless, it's a good figure. I do recommend it. I do recommend that. I did a toy review of it a while ago. Maybe you remember, maybe you don't. If you do, great. If not, it's okay. But yeah, I did a toy review of this a while ago, and I do recommend it. I recommend the reissue or whatever's available, whatever you could get. Just don't play too much. Don't pay too much. Nah, no need to pay a ridiculous amount. All right, looking good so far, aren't we? I probably ruined a few fans' days today. Next up would be the S.H.MonsterArts 2021 King Kong. Yes, I do love this guy too. He's very nice, very good posing. Came with a lot of accessories. I just am not a fan of how, like, weird he is sometimes. Like, sometimes his arm will pop off, sometimes it won't. I'll try posing him, he'll fall down and pop all and fall apart. His abs will fall off, his leg. It's a little weird and a little annoying, really, with this one, because this one always likes to fall apart on me mid-photography, so yikes, kind of why I haven't done a stop motion with King Kong. So, it's this guy's fault, not mine. But, it's good. I do want to get the newer one, or the Hiya Toys one. That one looks good. The Beast Club. S.H.MonsterArts fumbled the ball on that one. I ain't even afraid to admit it. I love this line. I ain't even afraid to admit it. MonsterArts fumbled. Big time. Alright. So, So those guys, let's get into the meat and potatoes again. Here we are. All right. Here we have my next one, the 2019 MonsterArts Godzilla. This is my first MonsterArts figure, by the way. So it's really good. It's a little loose now, but to be fair, it's gone through a lot of articulation, a lot of playing around, messing around with photos and all that. You know how it is. But I do love this guy. It was from a very pivotal moment in my life where everything just kind of skewed in different directions. Because on one hand, this came out during 2019, obviously. I fell out of love with Marvel. Yeah, Endgame pushed me over the edge. I don't care what anybody says. Endgame is a bad movie. I will get to it in a 5-hour-long video. Just kidding. No, I'm not going to. It's just bad. I don't like it. Next. And then when that came out, I was disappointed. And I was like, oh, great. What movie's out next? Shazam? It was this guy. And I was like, yeah, okay, so I'm going to go watch that. And yeah, it was like the anti-Endgame. It was better. It was much better written. The characters were a lot better. Yes, I am a Marvel fan. I'm allowed to criticize that. Shut up. And I just had more fun with Godzilla, which is funny because Godzilla's only been in my life since I was like 12. I haven't been a Godzilla lifelong fan. I've been a Marvel fan all my life. Marvel, Transformers, they've been the two that have been there forever. And then Endgame happened, and out with the old, in with the new with this guy. So, yeah, I do love this. Good memories. With a purposeful grimace and a terrible sound. Yeah, I love that version too. That one's good. But yeah, MonsterArts 2019 GOJIRA. Still love this guy. Still got a soft spot for him. Alright, my next favorite. Next favorite is a really, really, really funny one for me. I really, really am funny with this one. So, next up, if he doesn't fall apart on me, because he tends to, MonsterArts Adult Junior. I really was excited to get this guy. I loved the design. I loved the burning Godzilla. Now it's just normal Godzilla Heisei design. I love that ending scene. Oh, well, there you go. There's my big problem with it. Whenever I go to lift it up, he'll pop off like that. But oh well. But yeah, I love it. I love this figure. I love this design. I love that ending shot where the light is shining behind him and you just see Junior just roaring like, yeah, he's gonna come back. Godzilla will return. And he did. He did return. And it was awesome. Godzilla 2000 or Final Wars or whatever you want to count as the return of Godzilla Jr. We all know the Gemstone movies are canon. Yeah, it's just, I love it. It's a good figure. It's a great figure even. I love it. I love everything about it. Except for the splitting headache. Alright, that's enough of the bad puns. But yeah, Junior adult version. We love to see it. Next. I'm going to count this one as its separate thing. But it did come in this set. But I'm going to count it separate. Should I? Yeah, I'll count it as separate. Next up will be the S.H.MonsterArts Fire Rodan from that Makuhari Decisive Battle set with Mechagodzilla 2 and Garuda. I really like this. It's my first MonsterArts Rodan. It was a great set. I did an unboxing of it. And yeah, I like how this Rodan looks. He's just so good. I can't wait till they do Final Wars. I like how he's translucent in a few places, kind of mimicking the fiery type look. I really like it. I really do. So yeah, Fire Rodan. A nice swing and a hit. And then, after Fire Rodan, comes my other favorite one of them. Junior! I did get his helicopters. They're on the Godzilla shelf right now. And I love this little guy. He's so adorable. I really like the character of Godzilla Jr. He's an absolute legend. We love to see it. And I really do hope MonsterArts makes, MonsterArts, Hiya Toys, whoever, makes a Gemstone Godzilla Jr. adult version. Because that would be awesome. From the Gemstone CGI movies, like Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex and Godzilla vs. Megalon, the sequel to Gigan Rex. I would love to see that, because this guy is iconic. We love this guy. This guy's awesome. This guy gets the Jabba the Hung seal of approval little, you know. It's good to see. We love that guy. All right, we are just blazing through these. Wow. All right, next up comes one of my favorite designs from one of my favorite movies. That's right. S.H.MonsterArts 1989 Bio Goji. Oh, yes. I love this thing. I randomly ordered it one day a few years ago, and I was like, oh, am I going to regret it? Is it going to have bad paint? Opposite effect. It is beautiful. I love it. The Bio Goji suit is awesome. It even has, like, Yuji Sakai's imprint on it. It's got the little YS on there. Yuji Sakai, the sculptor of the Monster Arts line. Go-to sculptor, at least. And I love how this figure looks. He feels good. I took this with me to the premiere of -1, so another fond memory from this dude. So, and he just poses really well. I always like him in this sort of like roaring down at his enemy pose. It just looks good. So I love this guy. You can never go wrong with an 89 Goji, whether it's vinyl or minifigure or that. I mean, you can never go wrong with it. Next up indeed, we've got, yeah, let's just do them now, because they're awesome. Let's see, where is he? There he is. Yes, next up is a gift from me mom and dad. The S.H.MonsterArts 1991 Heisei Goji from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah 91. I love this thing. It's the Shinjuku Decisive Battle suit, which I find criminally underrated in the Godzilla suits. I love how it looks, how menacing it looks. And this is the suit Godzilla cries in, remember, because this is when he's facing down Shindo, and this is the suit he cries in. So this is a very important, pivotal suit to me. So I really like it. It poses really well. It's like Bio Goji, but a little bit better. I do know that the legs are limited, though, so like that's as far up as they go. But it's okay. I can manage with it. And I just like it. I just like how solid he feels. The tail is a little loose in some areas, but I still enjoy it. It's still a good figure. It's got all the right paint apps, the details, the eyes are painted on right, so he's not, looking all weird in different directions. So yeah, I love this guy. This guy really rocks my socks. He's awesome. He's very jazzy. Very jazzy feet. Love him. All right, next up, we've got another Heisei era smash hit, the Makuhari Decisive Battle set. Besides Rodan, Garuda, and Mechagodzilla. I love the way these guys look. They look great combined and separated. He poses really well for being a almost over 10-year-old figure, and this thing looks great. I love the paint apps on it. The details are nice and sharp and crisp. I love it all. I love everything about this set. The die-cast metal feet help a lot with that premium price and everything, and I didn't mind paying $200 for Mechagodzilla, Garuda, and Rodan. I thought that was a killer steal deal. So, yeah. Highly recommend these guys. Highly, highly recommend. Absolute units. Yeah. Next up, yet another gift from the parents. This one was from Christmas last year. They got me the S.H.MonsterArts 1954 GOJIRA. The original. The OG. This guy slaps. I love this guy. He looks good. Feels good. Nice and solid. Nothing's falling apart on him. He looks great. I like that he's black and white. Like, he's just painted like the film. He's just black and white. Like, there's no red in there. It's just gray. It's awesome. I love it. This thing is iconic. It's the first Godzilla. It's one of my favorite monster arts. It's one of the best designs. It's just, everything on it just clicks so well with me. And I'm so glad I have it. And my mom and dad rock for getting this for me. They got me this and the Hokkaido GOJIRA. Or Hokkaido. I wish they made Hokkaido, but the Shinjuku Godzilla. So I'm excited. I'm really glad I got this. I can't wait to see what it looks like in color in the other 1954 figure coming out soon. So that would be awesome. But beyond that, I'm perfectly happy with this guy. This was great. An awesome, awesome figure. right. Down to the top 3. The 3 best Monster Arts figures. Who are they going to be? Do you think you know? I think you might know. You might know one of them, because one of them's coming up right now. Ooh, yes. Brace yourselves, my friends. This is going to be a wild smash hit of a ride. Yeah, boy. All right. Now to decide. Ooh, boy. I'm trying to decide 2 and 3 right now, but they're both really good. Yeah, why not? Okay, number 3. Number 3 goes to the best homeboy Godzilla could ask for. The coolest guy. Number 3, Jet Jaguar. I know he's got inaccuracies. I know. I just don't care. It's an articulated Jet Jaguar. I've wanted this forever. It looks good. Feels good. It poses like a madman on crack. And he's everything I wanted him to be. He's just good. He's just that good. I love him. He does have a bit of a paint scratch there, and that does slightly tick me off. But other than that, I do enjoy this. I really do. I'm a huge Jet Jaguar fan, and I've been wanting them to do OG Jet Jaguar, and they did. And spoiler alert for the short film. If you haven't seen that short film, go watch the Godzilla Day Live thing on Godzilla's channel. I can't wait till they redo this with the hooks, because that's going to be awesome. That was very Optimus Prime, and I loved it. They made my boy the GOAT again. So yeah, number 3 goes to the S.H.MonsterArts Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar, Jet Jaguar, punch, 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 punch. I love that theme song too. Next up, number 2. Number 2. I'm gonna get nerdy on y'all. Movie reference time. Gigan! Rise! That's right. I got him. Excuse me. Me in 3D. Right here. S.H.MonsterArts 2004 Final Decisive Battle version. Gigan. Final Wars. Oh, he just feels good. He's got diecast in his little footsies right here. He comes with like a billion accessories, including alternate chainsaw parts, including the neck piece. It's just perfect. I love how he poses. He feels good. Unless you grab the sharp parts like I am right now, and then it hurts like an absolute knife block without the block part. But by God, I adore this figure. I love him. And I'm glad that he came with the beam effect. And I can die happily now that I have Gigan Final Wars. I can't wait to get Monster X in the future. That is going to be splendid. So then who remains my number 1 favorite Monster Arts? You are probably thinking if you haven't seen any of my other videos. Well, to those of you that have. Well, number 1 on my Monster Arts list. The number 1 best figure of the entire line for me. My favorite figure. My undisputed GOAT and champion. Yeah, I'm a little biased. S.H.MonsterArts 2004 Godzilla. Final Wars is the greatest conclusion movie to a series of all time. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not joking. You take a look at other franchises. Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Avengers Endgame. And now Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. They're gonna be duds. And then The Last Night. You get Transformers The Last Night. It just wrecks the entire canon, makes no sense, and that's it. Final Wars. The grand conclusion to the Godzilla saga. Multiple characters, iconic characters coming back in one final kaiju rumble, paying tribute and homage to the Showa era, to having a message in the movie. And the message was non-violence. And it's funny because it's the most violent Godzilla movie. Until Shin Godzilla. And -1. But the ending I enjoy because the final scene where Minya and the kid stand up to everyone and say, no more fighting. And Godzilla just goes to the ocean. It's beautiful. And I always wanted them to do an articulated version of that Godzilla design. And they announced it. And it was during the dark ages, during the very dark ages of Monster Arts, where I was like, oh no, they're going to mess up the eye paint. And they didn't. He's looking right at you. Looks a little rough. Let me see if I can. Can you guys see it? There you go. He's looking straight at you. It's beautiful. He poses well. Sometimes he falls apart if I push the joints too far. But other than that, I know the limits, and I love this thing. It's perfect to the movie. It's everything I wanted it to be. I do wish he came with alternate fists, but you know what? I'm happy with what I got. And what I got is my favorite Godzilla suit, my favorite Godzilla iteration in articulated form. That's all I wanted. And that's what I got. I'm so happy about it. I did a review on this guy a year or two ago, and I could not stop singing its praises. It's a beautiful figure. If you're to have one Godzilla figure in your entire collection, just one figure, this is the one. It's brilliant. It is beautiful. And it fueled the fire in me for more Monster Arts figures, because before I only had 2019, 2021, and Kong, I think. Actually, no, I didn't. I just had 2019, and then I got this guy on sale, and that was the end of it. I just had to get everybody else. And I adore him. He looks magnificent out of the box. I haven't done anything to customize him. This isn't like a Star Wars Black Series figure where I got a pen and got some stuff to alter his design or anything. This is all natural. And he looks great with everybody. He looks great with Gigan. He looks great with Super Mecha Godzilla. He looks great with the Monsterverse Godzilla right here. They look great together. He looks amazing next to Gigan, as stated before. Here they are. Boom. And of course, yes, my friends, he does look spectacular next to his boy, Jet Jaguar. They look great together. And that's my favorite Monster Arts figure. And those are all my Monster Arts figures ranked, from the bottom to here. So I can't wait till they do more. I can't wait to get Anguirus. That looks awesome. I know the paint job's a little inaccurate, but I will get it. That, or if they announce, like, immediately soon, they announce the 1968 Destroy All Monsters colored version, I'll get that instead. But beyond that, yeah. This was a blast doing this. Happy birthday, Godzilla. You magnificent creature. You're over 70 years old and we're still talking about you. We're talking about your highs, your mediums, your lows, and the peaks like -1 and Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, and the next Monsterverse movie, and what we want to see next, and the Godzilla Fest 5 short film. So, have a good one, Godzilla. It's on us. And beyond that, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment, and tell me what you think. What's your favorite Monster Arts figure if you have one? What's your #1 most desired Monster Arts figure? Do you even like Monster Arts? Do you prefer Haya? If you do, let me know what your favorite Haya figure is and which one I should get next, because I don't have a Haya Godzilla yet. So, let me know. And if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. By all means, it's right there. But if not, hey, that's cool, my guys. There's no worries about it. I don't know when I'll post next, but hopefully it's not too later. Hopefully it's sooner than later. So beyond that, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Rip and tear until it is done. Until that day, till all are one. See y'all next time. Bum 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 bum. I can't wait till -2 comes out or whatever. Really quick, that is gonna be awesome. Alright, see you guys.